Water is something that is so important that without it, life would just not exist. We use it for comfort and a source of energy. Water is something that we must share with everybody and must use wisely. Because if we don't, there just might be not enough water left. Honorable judges, competitors, and fellow visitors, I'd like to talk to you about the most precious element on Earth, one that can only be found here in the entire solar system, which makes our planet a unique one to support life. H2O, or water, is a simple substance composed of two elements, hydrogen and oxygen. You require two hydrogen elements and one oxygen element to make water. Water is tasteless, colorless, and odorless at room temperature. One of its unique properties is its ability to dissolve many substances. Water is extremely vital for every living thing and creature, including us. Water is the key for every living thing and creature to grow up on. Of the entire world, 70% is water. Now that seems a lot, but less than 3% is fresh, drinkable, usable water. The rest is salt water. Salt water is also known as seawater and looks the same as fresh water, but is dangerous when consumed. When consumed, it causes all the water in our body to rush, dilute, and carry out the sudden intake of salt. This causes our cells to be dangerously short of water, in which they dehydrate, which makes you feel more dehydrated than before. In extreme situations, dehydration can cause unconsciousness, seizures, and even brain damage. The organ cells carry the salt to the kidneys, but our organs are shut down. Without functioning kidneys, you die, and that's the reason you should not drink salt water. Earth's approximate water volume is about 1,360 cubic million kilometers. Out of that, 97.2% is found in the world's oceans. But that's all salt water. The other 2.8% of fresh water can be found in glaciers, ice caps, ice sheets, lakes, riverbeds, and island seas. One of the largest freshwater areas is the Antarctic ice sheet, which contains 90% of the world's freshwater supply. Canada is lucky, as it contains 9% of the world's freshwater supply. That seems a lot, but we use and waste too much. On average, a Canadian family uses as much as 160 liters of water daily, and that can triple in the summertime due to watering lawns and car washing, while Europeans use half as much. In some parts of the world where water is a huge crisis, such as Africa, people use as little as 3 liters of water a day for a family of 4, and even some of that 3 liters of water can be contaminated. About 70% of Africa's water is contaminated. There have been water wars going on, and probably even up to today, there still are. Industries use vast quantities of water to make their product. To make 1 ton of steel, you require 62,500 gallons. To make 1 Big Mac, you require 1 gallon. A sprinkler system on for 1 hour, use as much as 500 gallons. What a total waste. The United Nations estimated that by 2025, water in some parts of the world will become extremely scarce. As if that's not enough, industries release all the waste material into the water untreated. The waste they discharge is full of chemicals which poisons the water, which eventually ends up in the world's oceans. Which once it reaches the ocean, it poisons the fish, and when the birds come to the fish, they die. It's a chain reaction when something happens to water. We must not tip the scale of nature. The end result could be catastrophic if we did. We use water in many ways. We can also use it to generate electricity at a dam. We use electricity every day to play video games, to turn the heater on, and especially while we turn the lights on. But electricity comes with a price. Most energy-producing ways have a cost to them. For example, coal burning makes electricity by burning coal, but the smog it releases is poisonous, and once it mixes with rain, it creates acid rain, which poisons and kills trees. Not something you would want to do, since a fully grown tree can release as much as 70 gallons of water into the atmosphere as vapor every day. Building a dam seems smart, but we need to be careful where. In some parts of the world, salmon are dying due to dams blocking the way to get upstream and breed. Many things we do and animals do require water. Let's keep this treasure clean and available for everyone for the generations to come. I hope you enjoyed and learned something. Thank you.